Welcome back to Movie Bites. Today, I am going to show you an American comedy drama film from 2021, titled Moxie. The film opens in the woods. 16-year-old Vivian is running, until she finds a spot alone and appears to scream inaudibly. She wakes up and finds her mom, Lisa, in the kitchen, wanting to take a first day of school picture with Vivian, as was their tradition, but Vivian feels too old for it. She pretends to take a selfie for Lisa, but really just took a picture of Lisa. Vivian goes to Rockport High School and joins her best friend Claudia, who is fixated on an impending list of superlatives that the jocks come up with for the girls at school. They go to a class, taught by Mr. Davies, and they sit for the morning announcements. During this time, Vivian notices a classmate, Seth, who had a growth spurt over the summer and has gotten more attractive. He used to be called Seth, the Shrimp. After the announcements, Mr. Davies introduces a new student, Lucy. The class begins a discussion of The Great Gatsby, which Lucy criticizes as another tale of a rich white guy bemoaning he can't have one woman. Star athlete, Mitchell chimes in, interrupting Lucy's opinion and defending Gatsby as a classic. Vivian goes to the supermarket with Lisa, where they run into Lisa's co-worker John, who appears to be trying to flirt with Lisa. In school, Claudia notices Vivian, taking an interest in Seth. Later, Vivian witnesses as Mitchell makes a phony attempt to apologize to Lucy, but every time she responds to his apology with condescension, he gets annoyed. He ends up taking the soda she was trying to buy, and spits in it. Lucy reports Mitchell. The principal, Shelley, doesn't want to penalize Mitchell, and tries to avoid getting involved in the dilemma. Vivian follows Lucy and tells her to ignore Mitchell, but she replies that she shouldn't have to avoid him and that he can just not be a dick. At home, Vivian is struggling to find a subject for her college essay. She talks to Lisa about her beliefs and passions of her age, and Lisa explains that she is a major feminist who is fighting for other women. After referencing a quote from a Bikini Kill song, Vivian listens to the band, and watches videos from frontwoman Kathleen Hanna about her drive to represent women. Vivian goes through Lisa's stuff and finds old signs and gets inspired. The school holds a pep rally during which the jocks list is sent to everyone's phone. Many of the girls are embarrassed by their superlatives. A girl named Caitlin is voted best rack. She zips up her hoodie in humiliation. An athlete named Kiera is named best ass. Head cheerleader Emma is called most bangeable. Vivian receives most obedient, while Lucy gets the new category, biggest cunt, which was clearly made by Mitchell. Lucy once again tries to report this to Shelley, only to be ignored again. Infuriated, Vivian goes home that night and creates a sign of her own Moxie and runs to make 50 copies. Vivian puts Moxie in the girls' bathroom, then hides in the stall, as some girls come in and find them. They are taken by the sign's feminist theme, as well as the open criticism of Mitchell and his fellow jerk jock buddy, Jason. Mitchell and Jason are not amused and think Lucy started it. So, they take her copy of Moxie and crumple it up, but Vivian gives her another copy. At lunch, Lucy joins her and Claudia. The next day the girls and Vivian draw hearts and stars on their hands in support of each other. Vivian is impressed by the number of girls and even Seth following the cause during class. Shelley comes in to tell Caitlin to cover herself up since she is wearing a tank top. Caitlin points out that the girl next to her is wearing a tank top too, but Shelley is clearly more concerned because Caitlin has bigger breasts, and she sends her home. When Caitlin says she has nothing to wear, Vivian and Claudia go to a party where most of their other classmates are attending. They are found by Kiera's best friend Maya, and taken into a room with Caitlin, Kiera, and another girl CJ. Kiera asks which one of them is behind Moxie, which she and Maya are happy for, since it is bringing up major issues among the girls. CJ, a trans girl, is being dead-named by other students and even some teachers as well, as not being able to audition for Audrey, in Little Shop of Horrors. They declare it as their first Moxie meeting, but Claudia is not nearly as on board as everyone else, due to fearing she may get in trouble for getting involved. Vivian makes another issue of Moxie, but bumps into Seth and drops them, revealing her secret. He promises not to tell anyone, and even tries to put some in the boys' bathroom, since he knows many guys there could use a wake-up call. Vivian spends more time with Lucy, when they come up with an idea for the girls, to all wear tank tops to protest the ridiculous dress code. When all the girls go with tank tops, Claudia's mother stops her from going out like that, and she has to change. At the homecoming game, Shelley announces Mitchell is up for an athlete award and scholarship, since he is running unopposed. The girls then nominate Kiera, since she is a more capable and deserving athlete. During the game, Vivian and Claudia have an argument because Claudia doesn't feel part of Vivian's new group of friends, as well as her own reluctance to support Moxie. After Claudia leaves, Vivian is found by Seth, who takes her away on a date to a funeral home for fun. They lay in a casket and talk for a while before he drives her home, and they have their first kiss. Lisa noticed from inside, and only tells Vivian to be smart about a relationship. The girls hold a Moxie meeting in the locker room for Kiara's campaign. Emma overhears them and appears interested, but then steps back when asked to join. They all soon start promoting Kiara and hang up posters in the halls. Claudia then steps in when she tells the girls that Shelley tried to get the posters down, but she convinced her not to. By registering Moxie as an official club, she even helps them hold a party for the campaign of a retirement home that she volunteers for. The girls rock out and Lucy and Maya kiss. During the morning announcements, Mitchell steps in to interrupt and claim that Moxie is slandering him, and that he feels attacked. This is a play for his victory, since he is threatened by Kiara's chances of winning. Seth goes to pick up Vivian for a date, but meets Lisa first, who brings up an embarrassing story of him wetting himself as a kid. Seth takes Vivian to a private spot, where they start to hook up and prepare to have sex, but Vivian chooses to wait, and Seth respects her choice. At the school's next game, the results of the election are announced, and to almost everyone's disappointment, Mitchell wins. Vivian walks home, depressed, drinking a bottle of champagne along the way. She comes home to find Lisa with John and is annoyed that she kept this relationship a secret from her. Vivian then comes up with stickers to place around the school, in response to Mitchell's one that say, "You're an asshole." Shelley brings Vivian to her office, to ask her, who is behind Moxie, since Shelley is personally named and called out, for not helping the female students. Shelley later presses Claudia about it, after her car gets covered in the stickers, and Claudia takes the fall for the group. When Vivian hears about it from Lucy, she snaps at her and tells Lucy that she only just got there and doesn't understand the situation between her and Claudia. Vivian goes to Claudia's house later but is not allowed through the front door by her mom. Vivian climbs up to Claudia's bedroom window and finds out, Claudia already knew, Vivian started Moxie. She tells Vivian that she made her feel bad for her previous lack of involvement and calls her a coward for not owning up to her identity. As Moxie, Vivian invites Seth over that night for dinner. Since Lisa invited John, she starts to make a scene over John talking to Seth about physics. Vivian storms off to her room and Lisa goes to talk to her. Vivian vents about her problems to her, blaming Lisa for inspiring her with her feminist talk. Vivian is left alone at school without Claudia and Lucy. Seth is upset with her for blowing up at him for no reason. When she goes into the bathroom, Vivian finds a note from a girl, which says she was raped the previous year, asking Moxie for help. That night, Vivian sneaks off to the school and spray paints rape porn on the front steps of the house, followed by her smashing a trophy from Shelley's office. Vivian gets the Moxie Instagram page to send a message to all students to walk out after the morning announcements, in support of the girl who wrote the note. The next day Mr. Davies reads an announcement from Shelley condemning whatever Moxie is planning to do, but he shows that he supports their cause by revealing stars and hearts on his hands. The majority of girls and some boys walk out onto the front of the school. Vivian then stands up in front of everyone and gives a big speech, revealing herself to have started Moxie. Other girls speak up and show support before Emma comes forward and says she wrote the note in the girls' bathroom. She stands up and reveals to everyone that Mitchell raped her the previous year, when they were dating, and him calling her most bangeable left her mortified. All the students are horrified and lend their support, and Shelley overhears everything. She goes to Mr. Davies' classroom to give Mitchell his comeuppance. Lisa and Claudia then arrive at the school to show support after seeing Vivian's speech. The best friends reconcile, while Lisa expresses pride in her daughter. Seth also appears to have forgiven Vivian. The girls and Seth throw a party in celebration for Moxie as the movie comes to an end. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. It helps us a lot.